What's good, y'all? It is Nice, and this is the Fight Room. Erickson Lubin will be taking on Ishe Smith this Saturday, February 9th, live on Showtime. Erickson Lubin coming off a defeat last year against Jermell Charlo, devastating first round knockout. Couldn't get up, and they stopped the fight. Ever since then, he fought a guy, and he won the fight. Wasn't really televised, I'm not quite sure. But overall, he's coming back to fight Ishe Smith on Showtime this Saturday. Ishe Smith, 29 wins, 10 losses, and 12 knockouts. 40 years old, a veteran in the sport. Has quite a few losses, but fought some of the best fighters that he can face, but came up short. Definitely has experience, and he can use that coming up in this fight Saturday night. Erickson Lubin, 19 wins, that one defeat against Jermell Charlo, and 14 by knockout. 23 years old, they call him the Hammer. He's a southpaw, and he's quite good. A good young fighter that was coming up. I liked it, Lubin. I liked watching him. He's pretty crafty in the ring, and he knows how to fight, man. He really knows how to fight. But unfortunately, came up short with Jermell Charlo, but now he's stepping up against Ishe Smith. Now, I think overall that Ishe Smith can use his experience and his techniques that he accumulated in his career. Now, Erickson Lubin has to come in smart. Don't start just fighting away, which, he likes to stay there toe-to-toe and fight the person and likes to be explosive. So, to be smart and use the ring and accumulate combinations and then set up whatever he wants to set up, because I think he's able to do what he wants to do if he uses his smarts, which I know he is, and use the ring and then go for what he wants to accomplish in the ring. And I think he can be quite successful doing that. Ishe Smith, overall, old veteran, of course. I think that he's gonna give Lubin a pretty good fight, but nothing spectacular I don't see coming out of Ishe Smith in this fight. Still a competitive fight because of his experience. So overall, it should be a competitive first few rounds, and then I think that Lubin would come out with the victory. Now, it's unfortunate that they threw him Jermell Charlo at the beginning of his career, which was a mistake. I think they should have just waited, and it cost them a defeat. I was actually pulling for Lubin to beat Jermell Charlo for the upset, because he was a good prospect. I thought he had enough power and enough skills to overcome Jermell Charlo. And of course, I knew Jermell Charlo was a good fighter. I've seen the previous fights before that, but still thought that Lubin could pull it off. But hey, I was wrong. Still a good fighter, still has a chance to be a contender in the division, and hopefully he can pull off the victory and move forward, and even maybe get the rematch with Jermell Charlo now that we're seeing that he lost to Tony Harrison. So it makes him look vulnerable to another defeat. But overall, this fight should be a little competitive, and Lubin should pull it off by knockout. I don't know. Could it happen? It's a possibility. Let's see what happens. Don't forget, it's Saturday, February 9th, live on Showtime. This fight takes place. You already know it is Nice. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I will be coming back with more Fight Room. Till then.